What is going on, guys? Gainz Gaming here, and today we are talking about, am I ready for KVK? Now, I usually make this every KVK just to talk about where my account is at and where I expect it to be in the future. Now, I am currently just short of 10 billion kill points. Now, I won't have a goal of what I'm going to hit this next KVK until we figure out who we're going to be fighting. Like, what's the fight going to look like? Is it going to be a one camp versus all again? Is it going to be a balanced fight? What's it going to look like? We don't know yet because we haven't gotten our match. Now, I will keep you guys posted on what our match is going to look like. As of right now, we are paired up with 3088, which is going to be a lot of fun. I know some people there. Obviously, there are a lot of different kingdoms that did sign up for this remastered heroic anthem. If you guys did not know, this one does have the new technology, which I am super excited about. So I really hope we get a match because I want to play in this new KVK because it is heroic anthem. I have not played that in a very long time. It does have bastions, has a new crystal tech, has a lot of really fun things. And like I said, I haven't played it in a long time. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I hope we get paired. But let's talk about what my account looks like right now and where I see myself in the future. Now, as of right now, I just hit VIP 18, and that's absolutely insane. I did not think I was ever going to hit it. But migrating to 1846 really is what did it, because I open up so many gold chests in this kingdom. It is insane. The amount of mega whales and spenders we have here is just unfathomable. And I greatly appreciate the people that spend money in this game that I get gold chests. Like, I don't want to be a leech. I make funny memes, shorts about like free to play leeches and just trying to get gold chests. And like, that's not why I'm here. I really enjoy playing with the people here, but the benefit of just being in a very well run kingdom with a lot of great players is that you're going to get a lot of gold chests, and with that you are going to get a lot of rewards such as VIP. And that is why I hit VIP 18, is because of being in a spending kingdom. And obviously, like, I do my fair share in KVK, doing Mountain Warfare, doing pop-ups, doing all that kind of stuff. But I definitely don't spend to the extent that some people do in the off season or during events. Like right now we have the recharge event and I'm not participating. I don't even have the supply depot right now. I don't think I've spent a penny since the last KVK. So I am very low spending right now. That's kind of just because of priorities in life. I just bought a house, so a lot of my money is going toward that. But you can see, like, this is all since I unlocked VIP 18, which wasn't too long ago. It was like 2 weeks ago. I guess like 200 divided by, or 6,200 divided by 200. Not too long ago. Like, it was very recent. And this is how much VIP I have. Last time I did the calculation, it was like 140,000 VIP that I already had from just opening up chests, which is just insane. But not only VIP, but gems. I'm opening up gems. I'm opening up speed ups. Speed ups is huge because that's typically what I am short on. So where am I at with speed ups? That's going to be a big thing. Same with resources. We'll go over my commanders, what pairings I'm planning on running, how many gold heads I have, what I'm going to do for my different investments. Lots of different things in this video, but we'll go through as fast as I can because I don't want this to be a very long video. But resources, pretty decent. The only thing I'm worried about is gold, but I do have all my farm accounts and those have a ton of gold on them. I've really been cracking down on just basically just gathering gold. I do have a good amount of food, wood, and stone on them too, but I've really been prioritizing gold on the farm accounts. I have like 600 mil on each of them that are opened, plus the bag. I typically do drain the bag on the farm accounts as well. We'll see what extent I do that to this KVK, but I want to make sure. I would love to have like 8 billion of each. That'd be nice. I think gold is kind of getting in a wishing scenario. If I want 8 billion gold, I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll try to get as close as we can to that. And then speed ups, we're looking very good. We finally just recovered to where we were before last Kingsland, 2,175 days of universals. We have 51.5 days of healing, 18 days of training, 553 days of research, and then 193 days of building. And the reason why I even mention these is because we do have a new event that I'll be covering here in a couple of days once we get into KVK, where you can trade in your speed ups and get rewards. So you can trade in your research and get healing, or you can trade in building and get training. Chappy Gaming just made a great video on this, so if you have not seen it already, go check out his video. Otherwise, I will also be making my own video here in a couple of days once we get it. But as of right now, go watch Chappy's if you are in KVK and want to make sure you optimize the event, because he did a great breakdown on this event. Now, when it comes to boosts, I'm looking pretty good. I have 27 50% expansions, which is great. I don't really need much more than that. I have about 10 of each, the attack and the defense. So anytime you're fighting in an Imperium KVK, or really in any KVK, you should be trying to run an advanced attack or advanced defense plus a 50% expansion. If it's only going to be like an hour of fights, I might only pop a 25% depending on the scenario, but typically I'm always popping a 50% expansion. I try to keep at least 20 of these, so I'll have to get to I'm getting to the point where I might need to buy some more here eventually, next more than gems, but we'll have to figure that out. Equipment, I will be doing some crafting before our next fight, and what's really going to determine what I do for crafting is what I'm going to do with commanders, because right now we'll go over commanders just because we're on the topic. But right now I have 6 marches. I have 2 cav marches. This is my Nevsky. I'll show you guys the gear here too. So this is my Nevsky. I have my Hookah Bing. I have 2 infantry, which is Luce, and then Ragnar Prime. Then I have 1 archer, which is Zuge, and then 1 range, which is Gaja. Now, I usually only field 6 marches at the most, is 6 marches. I maybe unlock 7 at the end of KVK. So what I really need to figure out is, am I going to invest into Shin? And if I do, then do I either bench my Herman or do I make a second archer march? Now, that's going to make it kind of tricky, because that means that I either have to bench my ranged or I bench my other archer march. Whereas right now, if I have 6 marches available, I can choose to run a ranged, or I can choose to reinforce a flag or reinforce a rally and do that. If I make a 7th march, then I kind of lose that flexibility. And like, yeah, having 6 marches in the open field of just pure fighting is going to be great, but do I really want to make that investment? I mean, at this point, I really don't know. And I think what's really going to determine it is, A, how much do I really want to run a Shin and YXG march? And 2, how badly do I need Herman Prime? I love Herman. He's done great for me. I really enjoy using him. But is it worth investing all the materials and resources into building out my second archer march? Which I've already put a ton into this. I already have the KVK helmet, KVK weapon, I have the leadership, legs. Like, I have a lot built into this already. So I need to decide, is that worth it? Is it worth building this extra march? And I'd love to hear your guys' feedback if you guys think I should bite the bullet here and invest up fully into Shin and make that second archer march, or if I should invest into Shin and then bench Herman Prime. That's really the question I'm trying to determine. And like, I have so many things I would love to do. I don't have the gold heads to do it. So right now, I told you guys I'd show you my gold head situation. I have a good amount. I have 1,316 gold heads, which is a good amount of gold heads. But I have 3 commanders I want to invest into. That's Philip. I would love to have Philip. I think he's great. I would love to have Shin, because I think he is the best archer march in the game right now. As of everything we've seen, I think he's the best archer march. And then we also have BQ. And BQ, you don't need expertise. Like, he could be a very low investment for me, 5511. But at that point, is having him 5511 that much of an upgrade over William Wallace that I should prioritize that over Philip? I really don't know right now. So I have a lot of thinking to do before this KVK. I might need to see some testing from people that have these available, and just kind of figure out how I want to move forward with that, because I think Philip and Luce is great. You can really put Philip with just about anybody but Shin. Basically anybody but Shin, he'll do phenomenal. So I really need to figure out what I want to do here with my 6th march, because I do have a great set of siege. Like, this is phenomenal. This is one of my best sets besides missing the greatest glory, because that's probably what I'm going to craft here. I already bought it. I just need to craft it. But like, I'm already in a really good spot with my siege. And so then do I continue into this extra archer march, or do I start to, make my other marches better and focus on having 1 insane archer march rather than 2 great archer marches? I really don't know how I want to go about this. So I would love your guys' feedback on what you think I should do. Like I said, I think it's going to be also interesting because armaments are a thing, and I don't have as many armaments. So it's not just the gear, but it's also investing into more armaments, which I have some decent ones here, but this isn't great. And, you know, I don't really have the ability to make it amazing before this next KVK. So again, a lot of things that are up in the air with this, but I am super excited to see what we can do in this KVK. I have a ton of armament chests to open up here as well. I just opened up a ton on my farm account. So if you missed that live stream, it was just a couple days ago, you can go check out that live stream on my channel. We do have a bunch of conversion stones, some transmutation stones, transmutation crystals. We have some different inscriptions I can add as well. So we really have to play around with this on a live stream here later on. But if you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like and subscribe. I'm super excited to see what we get in this matchmaking. We still have a little over a day as of right now until we get matched, but I'm super excited. I hope we have a great KVK here coming for you guys to watch. I'll be doing as many live streams as possible of this KVK because I know people love watching it. So make sure you subscribe so you can stay tuned for those future live streams and future videos. That way you don't miss out moving forward. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.